There is a reason money keeps slipping through your fingers. It's not your job. It's not your luck. It's not even the economy. Right now, in this exact moment, there are 10 invisible walls standing between you and the abundance that was already assigned to your life, and most people never see them because they've been trained not to. By the end of this video, you will see every single one. Before we go any further, subscribe to The Word Creates and turn on the bell, because what I'm about to reveal to you today is not something you should only hear once. This is the kind of truth you need to return to, again and again, until it becomes part of who you are. Some of what you're about to hear will feel uncomfortable. Some of it will feel like it was written specifically for you. Stay until the end, because the 9th block is the one almost nobody talks about, and it might be the exact one holding you back right now. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to attract money without even trying? Doors open for them. Opportunities find them. They speak a simple sentence, and somehow the universe rearranges itself to agree with them. And then there's everyone else, working twice as hard, praying twice as often, believing they're doing everything right, and still watching the door stay shut. Why? The answer isn't in what those people are doing. It's in what they've stopped doing. There is a hidden architecture behind prosperity, an unseen set of laws that govern who receives and who repels. And most of us are breaking these laws every single day without realizing it. Somewhere inside you, right now, at least 3 of these blocks are active. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying it because once you can name a block, it loses its power over you. So let's name them. The first block is this: you keep speaking poverty over your own life. Every time you say, "I can't afford that," you are not describing your bank account. You are programming your future. Every time you say, "Money is tight, I'll never get ahead," things like that don't happen to people like me. You are planting seeds. And seeds, whether you want them to or not, grow. This is not simply positive thinking. This is a spiritual law older than any self-help book. What you speak, you summon. Ancient wisdom has always taught that words carry creative force, that the tongue holds the power of life and death, of blessing and cursing, of abundance and lack. You have been unknowingly cursing your own harvest with your own mouth. The second block sits right underneath the first, hiding in plain sight. Unworthiness. Somewhere along the way, a comment from a parent, a failure you never recovered from, a belief absorbed in childhood. You decided, deep down, that you don't deserve to be wealthy. That good things happen to other people. That if you had too much, something would go wrong, or someone would be angry, or you'd lose it all anyway. So even when opportunity knocks, a part of you quietly sabotages it. You forget to follow up. You undercharge. You give away what should have been kept. You let fear disguise itself as humility. This isn't humility. This is self-rejection wearing a costume. But here's what I need you to understand. These 2 blocks alone don't explain everything. Because some people speak abundance, believe they're worthy, do all the right spiritual practices, and still, nothing moves. So what else is going on? What if the block isn't just in your words, and it isn't just in your self-image? What if it's in something far more hidden, something in your daily rhythm, your relationships, even the objects sitting quietly in your home right now? Let me tell you about someone this happened to. There was a woman, we'll call her Camila, who did everything the teachers told her to do. She wrote affirmations every morning. She meditated. She said, "I am abundant," until the words felt automatic. And yet, month after month, her business stayed exactly where it was, barely surviving, bills arriving faster than blessings. One evening, exhausted, she sat on her kitchen floor and asked, not the universe, not a guru, but something deeper inside herself, "What am I not seeing?" And in the silence that followed, 3 things rose to the surface, one after another, like they had been waiting years to be noticed. The first was her relationship with her sister. They hadn't spoken in 2 years, not because of one big fight, but because of resentment that had quietly calcified into distance. Elena hadn't realized that unforgiveness doesn't just poison your heart, it closes a very specific door. Because prosperity flows through relationships. Every blessing you've ever received in your life came through a person. And when you seal off a relationship with bitterness, you don't just lose that person. You lose every door that person, or people connected to them, was ever meant to open. The second thing she noticed was her home. Piles of old bills stuffed in drawers she never opened. A closet full of clothes that no longer fit, that she kept just in case. Broken things she never fixed and never threw away. Clutter, she realized, is stagnant energy. It's a physical monument to indecision, hoarding, and fear of the future. A visual echo of not enough, repeated in every corner of the house she lived in. And the third thing, the one that hit hardest, was gratitude. Or rather, the absence of it. Camilla had spent so long focused on what she didn't have that she had stopped noticing what she did have. She had a roof. She had her health. She had a laptop, a phone, a working set of hands. But her mind had trained itself to scan only for lack. So that's all it ever found. That night, she did 3 things. She sent her sister a message, not to demand an apology, just to open the door again. She filled 2 garbage bags with things she no longer needed, and she wrote down 10 things she was grateful for, out loud, before falling asleep. She said the next few weeks didn't feel dramatic. Nothing exploded into fireworks, but slowly, quietly, things began to shift. A client she thought had disappeared reached back out. An unexpected refund appeared. A conversation at a coffee shop turned into a business partnership she never could have planned. She didn't get rich overnight, but something had unlocked. The pipe that had been clogged for years had finally opened, even just a little, and a little was enough to prove the principle was real. So here is what Camilla's story reveals, and what most people never connect. Block number 3 is unforgiveness and broken relationships. You cannot hoard resentment in one hand and receive abundance in the other. They cannot occupy the same space. Every person you refuse to release is a door you've locked from the inside. Block number 4 is physical and mental clutter. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. A cluttered home reflects a cluttered mind, and a cluttered mind cannot make clear decisions. The very decisions that prosperity requires. Block number 5 is the absence of gratitude. What you fail to appreciate, you eventually lose the ability to perceive. Gratitude isn't a nice bonus feeling. It's the mechanism that opens your eyes to what's already flowing toward you. Block number 6 is fear disguised as caution. Every opportunity you didn't take because what if it doesn't work was a door you closed with your own hand, then blamed the universe for. Block number 7 is comparison. Every time you measure your beginning against someone else's middle, you convince yourself you're behind, and that belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that slows your own pace to match your own doubt. Block number 8 is impatience. Seeds don't become harvests overnight. Every time you quit one season before the breakthrough, you hand your harvest to someone else who simply stayed one season longer. And now, the one almost nobody talks about. Block number 9 is receiving without honoring. Many people ask for abundance but never learn how to receive it well. They feel guilty when good things happen. They give away blessings out of discomfort rather than generosity. They downplay their wins so others won't feel bad. And so the universe, sensing that gifts make you uncomfortable, simply stops sending as many. Block number 10 is disconnection from purpose. Money was never meant to be chased for its own sake. It was meant to flow toward purpose, toward the thing you were made to do. When you chase money detached from meaning, you're swimming against the current. When you align with purpose, the current starts working with you instead of against you. Now, what do you actually do with all of this? Start small. Start today. Speak one sentence of abundance out loud before you sleep tonight, instead of one sentence of lack. I am open to receive. Say it even if it feels unfamiliar in your mouth. Choose one relationship you've been avoiding and send a single message, not a resolution. just an opening. Pick one drawer, one shelf, one corner of your home, and clear it this week. Let your space start reflecting the future you're calling in, not the past you're releasing. Before bed tonight, name 3 things you're grateful for. Out loud, not just in your head. Let your voice hear it. And the next time an opportunity shows up wearing an unfamiliar face, don't wait for fear to finish its argument. Take one small step before you feel ready. None of these actions look dramatic, but neither did Camilla's. Small, consistent shifts are exactly how locked doors begin to open. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Prosperity was never far away. It wasn't hiding from you. It wasn't reserved for other people, born into other families, living in other cities. It was waiting behind 10 doors, and for the first time, you can see all 10 clearly. Words, worthiness, unforgiveness, clutter, gratitude, fear, comparison, impatience, receiving, purpose. You don't have to fix all 10 today. You just have to stop pretending they aren't there. Awareness is where every transformation begins. You cannot dismantle a wall
But now that you've seen it,
really seen it, it no longer has the same power over you that it did 5 minutes ago. If even one of these 10 blocks felt like it was speaking directly to you, don't just scroll past this moment. Type the number of the block that hit you the hardest in the comments below, just the number. I want to see how many of us are carrying the same walls without even realizing it. And if this video opened something in you, subscribe to The Word Creates. This channel exists for moments exactly like this one. Quiet, honest, a little uncomfortable, and ultimately freeing. But this is only the beginning. Because knowing the blocks is one thing, learning how to close the door on them permanently is another. In the next video, I'm going to show you the exact daily practice that helped people like Camilla turn small openings into lasting transformation. Click the video on your screen right now, and let's keep walking this path together.